So usually when you have a significant other, you will tend to get into arguments with them. There's no doubt about it. You know, everyone argues in a relationship. But you know, that stuff is supposed to be private. You know, you're supposed to get through that stuff together privately. Well, that is actually the opposite of what the streamer just did for the past 10 hours. So yeah, you guys may or may not know, but the streamer named Amouranth was arguing with her husband for the last 10 hours on stream. Not actually for the last 10 hours, but when she was streaming, it lasted 10 hours apparently. That's what the people on TikTok were saying. You gotta believe people on TikTok, right?
That makes no sense!
But they did.
You're not making sense, you dumbass! Why? Why are you so stupid?
Wait, the point is not that they lied about
Destiny Little Steve.
The thing is that you made people concerned, so they had to swat. They felt the need.
Oh, they had
to
to
do
swat.
that.
They had to swat. And as you can see, she's pretty much just screaming and crying a lot of gibberish throughout all of these clips that you'll find on TikTok. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, why? Why would you stream this? Why would you stream your arguments with your husband? This guy's her husband, by the way. Why would you stream your argument with your husband on live stream for your viewers to watch? Not only is that embarrassing, but it's just bad for your image. You don't, who does that? No, like, there's no other explanation for this other than you're trying to clip farm, right? But like, you do it so good, so I don't know if this is real or not. And at first, I was falling for her tears, her crocodile tears, because I was falling for Amouranth's side because she was crying. I'm like, oh my God, I feel so bad for Amouranth. She's crying on stream. Her husband's a bad guy. But then I start looking into the situation, and apparently her husband's actually right. But at the same time, I was siding with her husband like an hour ago. But now just thinking about it now, I'm like, okay, wait. He's also promoting bad behavior. He should have just turned the stream off. But he's trying to like have the moral high ground on stream while talking to the chat. He's like, chat, am I right or no? While she's crying in the background. Like, what's happening right now? This is like a reality TV show. It's like the Kardashians, but two irrelevant streamers that nobody cares about. Well, actually, that's a lie. The one's hot with the ginger hair, Amouranth.
No, we know that guy lied.
Is it my fault? I said, yes, it is your fault because you turned
Yeah,
off
my
the
fault.
stream.
I got swatted because the guy said he saw me beat her senseless.
No,
I remember
that's
you on
not the
Twitter.
You're
reason.
victim blaming so hard.
You got swatted
This man has
because
taken
you
the soul
caused
from
reason
you.
for concern.
No, I got swatted because someone lied to the cops and got them over here.
No, the reason why they swatted
This is what I'm
because
talking
you
about.
caused reason for concern.
This is what I'm talking about.
In the situation that they're talking about, pretty much, they got swatted like a false swat. Like someone just sent in a false swatting while they were streaming because they thought that he was abusing her or something like that. I don't really know. But that's what it sounds like, and that's why they got the cops caught on them. And then she starts having a freak out because he's right. Because apparently, all like people in the comments are like, okay, I'm kind of using people in the comments to go off of if this is right or not. But people in the comments are saying that he's like 95% of the people are saying that he's rage baiting her and that he's right, and that like he is like everything he's saying is right, and he's keeping it calm and composed, kind of. And then she starts freaking out for no reason.
The reason why someone calls
Right.
is not because they lied. That makes no sense.
But they did.
You're not making sense, you dumbass! Why are you so stupid?
I like how he looks at chat. He's like, you hearing this? She's crazy. She just called me a dumbass. I love how he's looking at chat for validation. This is my favorite part about this clip. It's so good. This is more entertaining than live television, than reality TV with Keeping Up with the Kardashians, okay?
The point is not that they lied about
Destiny
what
Little
happened.
Steve. $1.
The point is that you made people concerned, so they had to swat. They felt the need.
Oh, they had to
do
swat.
that.
They had to
They
swat.
felt the need.
They were justified to swat.
No, they felt the need to
Why
make
don't you say
a
it louder so all your
concerned
friends
call.
can know your position on this?
What is your problem?
Strongly enough, they have to swat.
I cannot deal with this anymore.
Can you imagine that?
Call your dad,
She's
bro.
actually defending the
Just
guy
tip
who
$1.
swatted her.
Call your
And it seems like in this clip, now that I watch it back again, at first I was like, okay, this guy, the husband's a psychopath, and she's clearly in some type of trouble, and she's having a breakdown because she can't take it anymore. This poor woman. But as I like just rewatch it, I'm like, wait, she's pretty much advocating for people like swatting her house. Why? Why are you advocating? She's like pretty much playing like, oh, you know, they felt the need to swat my house. That's why we got swatted. And then her husband was right, obviously saying, okay, well, that's a reason to swat us. Are you kidding me? And then she proceeds to just scream at him. I don't understand the logic. I think she's actually having a mental breakdown. I think it's best if she gets off the internet, right? Or she's just completely faking this whole situation. And they're just doing this, and they're both getting insane amounts of money right now from putting on this act. But it doesn't look like an act to me. This does not feel like an act. This feels like my parents arguing before they divorced in 2020. Yeah, it was pretty traumatizing. And I used to just play the Xbox and Black Ops 2 in 2014 when my parents would fight, and I would turn my headphones all the way up, and it still wouldn't cancel out the sounds of my parents fighting with each other. I'm getting PTSD. I need to take a mental health day because it's giving me flashbacks of my parents' divorce.
You're not making sense, you dumbass!
And people in the comments are saying that she's using her ult abilities now because she has nothing other to say but then to scream and just completely go rage mode. So she just literally ulted on her husband on live stream in front of her whole audience. Why would you ever ult in front of your husband and your live stream? This is insane to me. I can't believe this is happening. I don't think I've ever seen a couple fight this bad or been like so embarrassed for somebody than this situation. Seriously, this makes me embarrassed. When I first watched it on TikTok, I was like, oh my God. I can't, I was cringing. My face was crunkling up watching Amouranth scream at her husband. I'm like, why is this even going on? Why, and that's the thing. That's why I was saying I was taking her side at first, and then I was taking the husband's side. And now I'm just not taking any of their sides because that guy literally could have just ended the stream and saved all that emotional pain. But maybe, if he ended the stream, maybe she could have just said like anything if the cops actually got caught on them. You know what I'm saying? Like she could do like some false allegations or whatever, like he beat me or some crazy thing like that. So, maybe it's a good thing now that the stream is watching them both while she's having her crash out ultimate ability.
That's fine.
Regardless.
I'm not unokay with being observed.
Okay, great.
I'm unokay with you pointing the camera.
Well,
in my
then
face.
leave. I'm not going to follow you.
So you're literally just going to be super defiant, is that right?
And I guess I take back my statement. He actually tried to turn the stream off. As you can see, he reaches his hand for the camera at the end of that clip. Like he's determined. He's on a mission. He literally tried to end the stream to save them from publicizing their argument on stream that never needed to be publicized at all. This guy's trying to do good for society and not giving me PTSD for my parents' divorce.
Talk about problems. Hey, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Leave.
my
You
face.
can move. You can go away.
I wasn't in camera view. You moved the camera view to me.
Bro? What is wrong with you?
And I think I love this clip the most because the first attempt, he couldn't get the camera off. He was like, you know what? I was caught. Mission failed. We have to try again next time. Better luck next time. Keep a low profile and a whole jet fire. So that guy probably played that one Call of Duty mission and he came back. He's like, you know what? I'm determined to get this live stream turned off. So you know what he does? He runs up behind her and then he tries to scoot her out of the way and turn the live stream off, and it doesn't work. She's like, bro, what are you doing? Like you can't make this up. This is real. That's why this is like the fine line between is this real or not. I can't tell if this is fake or not because it's like these actions seem fake. Bro ran up behind her, tried turning the stream off, and then got into an argument with her again. Like what's happening right now? I can't understand this, bro. This is insanity. Why is this being live streamed? Again, I can't comprehend this. But what did we learn here today, guys? Don't live stream your public affairs and your arguments with your significant other and make everyone feel completely embarrassed for you. And just like, I don't know how she's going to walk out in public with this happening. How does she think this is going to go? Seriously. Because, she's still going to have fans out there that are going to be like, oh, Amouranth, I feel so bad for you. And then the other half are just going to be completely ashamed of her. But, yeah, it's crazy what's happening right now. I don't even know why this was happening in the first place. But don't forget to comment, like, and actually don't subscribe because I'm a scumbag. And make sure you watch Star Wars Episode 3 tonight because it's the best movie of all time. Thank you guys so much. I love you so much. Goodbye.